Dawson Sihavong and Justin Rivera set the battle here at 149.
149 pounds for Stanford, a 50-year senior from Clovis, California, Dawson Sihavong. And at 149 pounds for the Camels, a junior from Orlando, Florida, Justin Rivera.
Justin Rivera, our CFFCOW, in our first dual meet with Campbell and North Dakota State. We'll award another OW belt following this duel. Both these two victorious. Rivera beat 9th-ranked Kellen March 4-1. And for Dawson Sihavong, he beat Marco Polanco 6-0. It's a good dual meet, as we know, with Campbell really good in the upper weights, so critical for Stanford to take care of business in this first half of the duel.
Yeah, their light guys are getting after it.
Sihavong from Clovis, California, 3-time place winner. Best finish was 3rd in 2019 at Bullard High School. 1-1 on the season. Also at this weight class for Stanford is Jaden Abbas, 3-time national qualifier. But you want to have depth. Sihavong in his 5th year. Majority of his action is coming open tournaments and extra matches. He has wrestled in a handful of dual meets during his time in Palo Alto. No score midway through this first period.
This is where we see, Shane, just wrestling. Wrestling is for any and every body type, right? Sihavong is a little bit on the lankier side for 149. Rivera, a little more stout. And sometimes that can pose trouble in matchups. Right now, we're seeing a scoreless first period so far. Neither guy really able to create too much offense. Both guys are attacking, but...
Shot from Rivera. Rivera's single leg, and the Campbell is going to put 3 on the board with a minute remaining in the first.
I love how Rivera, once he hit that shot, he got right up to his feet and just kept driving, kept chasing. You know, I train at the Pennsylvania Regional Training Center now, and my coach is Brandon Slay. And one of his infamous phrases is, run, 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 run. And when you hit that leg, even if you don't have a really good bite on it, just keep running your feet. Sometimes, like we said, you got to ditch the technique and you just got to get gritty, put in that extra effort, and boded well for Rivera on that takedown.
Keeping that lower body active. Inside of 30 seconds during this first period. In that win against North Dakota State, Rivera picking up his first dual meet victory of the season. And with the takedown in the first period, he's up by 2 to the second. He's got the choice. Looks at Scotty Sentez. He'll defer. Sihavong will go on bottom. Quick sit off the whistle. Rivera, I think he was trying to roll him through on a tilt.
Yeah, seemed to lose the wrist there, and Sihavong was able to secure a whizzer, pull him up to the body. There's that run, run, run.
1 point match. Couple of quick escapes for Sihavong. After Campbell, Stanford will have Campbell and Purdue. Chris Ayers in his first year as head coach at Stanford, taking over for Rob Cole, longtime Cornell coach, who left to coach at his alma mater, North Carolina. Sihavong with the shots. Good toss action from Rivera, out of bounds. There's Chris Ayers on your left.
Ryan Deacon there on your right.
National champion at Northwestern, Big Ten champion for Matt Storniolo. Half a minute remaining here in the second. Another tight match.
I will say, Shane, as a guy who wrestled at Stanford for 2 years, I love to see this program doing well. A few years ago, it was put on the chopping block, and it would have been upsetting to see that program go, but Shane Griffith became a national champion for them and kept that program alive. Rob Cole came in, turned it around a little bit. Now we got Chris Ayers, who's done a great job at Princeton prior to moving to Stanford. And I'm excited to see what this Stanford team has to do in the future.
A 1 point match, third period.
Great defensive wrestling there on that last exchange by Sihavong. Didn't stop wrestling on the edge. Jumped out of bounds, but then turned his hips back in and was able to get his other foot away. And with that reaction time, right? Gave himself an opportunity to escape that takedown and keep that gap close.
At this level, these guys just don't concede. I mean, they fight every position. You're 99% dead to rights. Those guys just keep fighting. It's pretty amazing.
You have to wrestle through all positions. Even when you're dead to rights, just keep wrestling. Just keep wrestling. Because you never know what you can get yourself out of or put yourself into.
Some blood on Rivera. Scotty Sentez, couple-time All-American under Tom Borelli at Central Michigan. Put some tape on a finger.
Speaking of Borelli, Tom Borelli's son, Jason Borelli, was my head coach at Stanford and did a great job with that program. He's now the head coach at American University. And just a long-time name in the sport of wrestling.
Yeah, those guys are respected. Respected coaches, the Borellis. Yeah, he coached Shane Griffith, the national championship in 2021 in St. Louis. And many would say that saved the program.
Yep.
Wrestling in that all-black singlet in St. Louis, I remember.
Sihavong is looking like he's making a commitment to ride hard. 13 seconds in, they go out of bounds, but he was following the hips, trying to get those long arms to some deep claws, and keeping Rivera in his lap.
Slides in a claw ride right off the whistle. Good forward pressure. Rivera to his feet. Sihavong looking for a mat return as now riding time builds in his favor.
There's that feet drive that we were talking about, right? He went for the suplex. You might have said he was in poor position, but he just kept driving his feet over that chop to base out Rivera.
Had a leg in there for a little bit. It's that left wrist as he's building his riding time on the edge. Knows exactly where he is now out of bounds. I like his body language. Quickly back to the center. I've always said this, Joey. Body language screams. It just screams. And for all we know, he's exhausted. But if you can just get in that other guy's head a little bit.
Exactly that, Shane. That can wear on your opponent a little bit. When you're the first guy back to the center of the mat, it shows you're ready to go.
He had a Turk, and now Rivera able to escape. And it's a 4-2 match. And now Rivera looking for another takedown. He's in good position right here, has that ankle scooped up. He's able to clear his head and gets the 3 takedown. Justin Rivera. Critical escape, doesn't waste any time. Fires back a quick leg attack and finishes.
Yeah, this is a position for Sihavong. You gotta get out of bounds here. Give yourself that fresh restart, right? Then you get a 50-50 position from top and bottom to explode up to your feet, get the escape. And with the 3-point takedown, he still needs 2, but you gotta give yourself the chance.
Justin Rivera, a couple of hard-fought victories so far today on this Tuesday. Knocked off number 9, Kellen March of North Dakota State. And now it'll be a 7-2 decision over Dawson Sihavong of Stanford. Justin Rivera. Hard-fought, gritty decision.